Hi everybody, it is Carrie and Katarina and Lucas back there. We are west of Fort Collins today, starting off on Cherokee Park Road as we head over towards the Red Feather Lakes area. We're going to try and do some kayaking today, maybe get in some fishing, hopefully do some catching as well, not just fishing, and have a good day today. We are in our Subaru Outback Wilderness for two good reasons. One, it is absolutely the perfect vehicle for doing a road like this. This is a maintained dirt road, no obstacles here. So the Subaru is perfect for this. And number two, even though we just got the Jeep out of the shop from having the engine replaced, as we were driving around over the weekend, the air conditioning is not working. So it has got to go back in the shop tomorrow so that we can have it ready in 3 days to head to Overland Expo in Flagstaff. So we're gonna have an adventure today in the Subaru, have some fun with Lucas, and hopefully catch some fish for Katarina. So stick with us as we head in to the Red Feather Lake area. We come over the hill here and look at this view. This is pretty sweet. Now, this area may not be known for the most epic views ever anywhere, and it's certainly not known for being a technical trail of any type, but there are some pretty views. There's some nice formations. It's just a really nice drive, and it's open all year round. However, it can become impassable due to snow. And if you go back to some of our previous videos, I'll link above, you can see us getting stuck on this road in the snow. One thing about this road, as you can see right here to our left, there are vault toilets all the way along this route. And they're mentioned on the Trails Off-Road guide. So if you're wondering where the next toilet is, look up the waypoints. Well, it has been a long time, but fly long enough and you're gonna crash. And we took a little bit of damage here. The gimbal seems to be working. There's some body damage here, broke all the propellers, and now it's getting an ESC error. So our drone footage is done for the day. We still have the Avata 2, but it's been a little windy, so we'll have to decide whether it's safe enough to fly that. But as you can see, I hit the power line, I knew it was there, and I turned too fast. Just simple operator error. Oh well, these things happen. This is actually the first time we've ever been here, and this gate is open. So to the left is supposed to be a harder, like 4x4 trail. Yeah. So we've never been able to do it, and we don't have the Jeep today. We're not going to risk it in the Subaru. Katarina just doesn't like having fun, apparently. But we're going to go up here to Halligan Reservoir, and we're going to check this out because we've never been able to see it before. Because like I said, that gate has always been closed. So we're going to check this out, see where this takes us. Now, as you're following trails off-road, you'll get to waypoint number 3, which takes you to the right or to the left. Now, we're going to go to the right and go to the reservoir, and I'm going to try and show you here to the left, if I can get a good view of it here. You can see that that is a little bit more difficult going up there, which I don't think we're going to attempt in the Subaru today. And we just wanted to go to the reservoir anyway. So we're just going to keep going, which is basically straight, to continue on to the reservoir. Passenger, passenger, right there. Driver, a little bit, right there. It does get a little tight down here. Not so bad that we're actually hitting anything, but you do want to pay attention that you don't run up against some of these bushes there and add some beautiful Colorado pinstriping to your vehicle. But there is definitely, I don't know if I would go so far as to call them true obstacles, but there are some rough sections on this road. As you saw, the Subaru went through it without any problem, but if you don't have enough ground clearance, you probably want to avoid this road. Yeah, I mean, this is, you could do it with two-wheel drive, no problem, but you want some high ground clearance. Well, it looks like we have this entire reservoir to ourselves today. There is nobody here. Well, we made it to the reservoir. It is definitely a little bit rougher than we anticipated. And you show up and there's this fence all the way around, but over here, there is a way to walk through it and get yourself down to the water if you want to try doing some fishing. So we may give that a try as we just take a few minutes break before we turn around and head back. But we wanted to see what this area was all about. And here we are, we're at the reservoir, and it's beautiful. Well, we took a little break at the reservoir there, did a little recharge on some batteries, let Lucas run around for a while, and tried a little bit of fishing, didn't catch anything, wasn't too hopeful. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of sign of life there and not a lot of area to walk around, but yeah, got some bait wet and had some fun. Now we have to head out of this. And again, you saw some of it coming down, and now we have to get the Subaru out of here and head down closer to Red Feather Lakes, which is our kind of our big destination for the day. Well, not actually, we're not stopping at Red Feather Lakes. We're going past them to another lake that is Katarina's little secret. So we'll see how that goes as we get back to the main road on Cherokee Park. All right, we're leaving the parking lot there at the middle unit up to the reservoir. And we're gonna head back down Cherokee Park Road for a handful of miles. There's some other, nice views. They're not epic views, but they're nice views along the way, and some other things that we'll point out as we come across them. Coming up just ahead, we're going to be making a left onto Prairie Divide Road and heading down. That'll take us towards Red Feather Lakes. So you can continue on Cherokee Park Road, and it's a really nice drive, there's no doubt. There's not much along the path. It's going to look like this for the rest of that road, but if you're just out for a nice, easy drive, Cherokee Park Road is definitely one to go check out. It's easier than Switzerland Trail. It's very nice, it's smooth, but it gets you outdoors and gets you into the wilderness. So that's one of the reasons why we like it. Nice and easy, but still a beautiful drive. So coming up around this next turn or so should be the next road that we're going to go on. There you can see the road up ahead at this 14-mile marker sign at 67J, and we're just going to hang sharp left. See, other people aren't concerned about bringing just about any kind of car in here. But I gotta say, I really like this area. It's kind of tree canopy over the road. It's a lot of shade through here. It's definitely different than Cherokee Park Road.
I wonder if it gets closed for the winter.
Well, I think just like Cherokee Park, I don't think they close it. It just becomes impassable.
So that can be interesting winter.
This could be an interesting snow wheeling place. Yeah. But we're kind of higher. There's all these cool rock formations, the rock siding here, the cliffs, the trees, the pines. It just makes for a little more intimate of a trail than what Cherokee Park Road is, which is seriously just a road. This feels a little more off the beaten path, which is kind of nice.
Here is your views.
I mean, that's definitely not a bad view. As I said, it has good views. They just may not be like red cone epic type views, but it's definitely a nice place to check out. Katerina decided to take a little detour off the main road to see where this goes. She saw an interesting rock formation, and right there was a nice little campsite. Well, speaking of campsites, there are a lot of campsites around here. It's all dispersed camping. I just suggest that when you're looking around, just make sure that there's a fire ring there. Don't create something new. They don't really appreciate that. But if there's an existing fire ring, you are pretty much good to go. If there's not, then just don't create one. Don't have a campfire. You know, if you want to pull off into a nice area, go ahead and do so. But if you want to have a campfire, please only do so where there's an existing fire ring. And at the end of the trail is a nice little campsite. Well, that flight came to an abrupt end, and in reviewing this very last frame of the footage, it looks like the drone was taken out by a bird. Pretty bad luck today. 2 drones down. And we are back onto pavement. So you'll be able to pick up some speed here and head down. Still should be a nice drive. We're just not on dirt road anymore. It wasn't a bad drive on the dirt. Pretty smooth, pretty well maintained and graded. So nothing to worry about there. But now we're looking forward to continuing down as we head, I guess, west of some kind towards, as I said before, Red Feather Lakes. And with that, we are back on dirt again as we head down to Katarina's secret location.
There's nothing about secret. There is official campsite over there.
So that's what we're looking for, a nice campsite?
No, it's just very cute little lake.
Okay, we're going to check it out. Well, as such happens sometimes, you get to where you want to go and there's a gate. There's nothing saying why this gate would be closed. There's nothing online about any closures here, but it is definitely closed and we're not going there. So much for that. We will have to try and find somewhere else to go. But just know that this is kind of part of it sometimes, that you think everything is going smooth and all of a sudden there's a gate. As we get further south here, what you'll see along the side of the road is a lot of fire damage. And this was all part of the Cameron Peak fire in 2020, right?
believe 90. Oh yeah,
Yeah, 2020.
When
I didn't know you in 2019.
Yeah, no, when I bought the house and
Yeah.
I saw it from the house.
Yeah, so
And fire and beetle.
yeah, the beetle damage, of course. The fire damage is from the Cameron Peak fire of 2020. That just took out so much of the forest. Research on here, look up the Cameron Peak. Well, we're gonna see if our lunch is ready. And by that, I mean cooked. So let's take a look and I'll show you what I did. All right, let's pop the hood on the Subi here, if I can remember how. There it is. Here we go. They're warm, they seem warm. We'll see how it goes. Let's go have lunch. This is the Bodega drawer fridge. Super handy for some types of situations like this where you need to be able to put stuff on top and around of a refrigerator. This thing works really well. You can see it's got storage there for drinks, some dividers. We're leaving our camp or our lunch spot just in the nick of time as it is starting to rain/snow here on Mother's Day. So, I mean, we're definitely up in the mountains a ways and the temperature has dropped like crazy and it's starting to come down from the sky. So off we go as we continue down south, as we work our way through these windy mountain roads. We want to thank you for joining us on our adventure today. We had a bunch of fun, didn't catch any fish, and we never got the kayak in the water because we started getting snow and rain on us. But still a beautiful day, nice drive. If you're looking for an easy drive here in kind of the northern Colorado area, just west of Fort Collins, be sure and check it out. From Katerina and myself, and of course, Lucas asleep in the back, be safe out there. We'll see you on the trails.